Hi guys, I am going to be teaching the overhead press and the swan from the assistant teaching templates. Now for that, I have our long box set up. We do have our posture month coming up in June, so this is very relevant to what we will be seeing a lot of next month. For posture, we want to get clients laying on their belly, laying prone, so that we can work the back side of the body. Okay, now I have one red spring on. For overhead press, I will give clients permission to load that up because they can. Now to get onto the box, we want to slide on. Just slide your hip thigh right onto that box. And then I generally like to start with my forehead over past the foot bar here. Okay. Hands are going to start wide, elbows are wide, and all 10 fingers can wrap on the top. Lift the legs, point the toes. Push the carriage out, come back in. Imagine you're ripping that foot bar apart, okay? Now for me personally, the one red is kind of light, so I might add a blue or another red. You can add on 2 or 3 springs as we go out and in, okay? 30 seconds there. Head is up, neck is long, legs are up. Then we go into more of a tricep press. So think like a diamond push-up here in the middle. Elbows might be more at like a 45-degree angle. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit more of a tricep focus. Out and in another 30 seconds. Once that is done, we're gonna move to a single arm press. So right hand on the foot bar, left hand to the low back, and we go out and in. Now again, 45-degree angle at the elbow, not super high, not all the way down here, somewhere in the middle. Legs are long, hips are down. After 30 seconds, switch, other side, out and in. You can offer just a blue spring here to make it a little bit lighter. Okay, now after that we go to swan. Both hands are back down. We're gonna press out, hold. Now think about your bridge, right? Your reverse articulation. First we start with the head, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the ribs, the belly comes up into our spinal extension. And then we go belly, ribs, chest, neck, head, all back down. Now with the one red, it's gonna give you a little more support. Like your planks, it's a body weight exercise. If we go to a blue, you're gonna make it harder because it's less support, bringing you up into your back bend. Open through the chest, push back out. Now if clients feel this in their low back, separate the legs a little or even bend the knees. That'll reduce some of the tension into the low back, okay? Especially if you have taller clients or clients with heavy legs, sometimes those legs can pull them down and kind of dumps into the low back just a little bit here. Okay, after you've completed your swan, we're gonna do a swimming variation. So you press out, hold, lift your left leg, lift your right arm, bring it down, switch. We're using the tension of the spring as we alternate that swimming position and then come all the way back in. The variations will go on and on and on, but that's just the basics for the assistant teaching. We'll go back into a child's pose right here. Now when we're facing this way, you do have the option to go to the foot bar, but especially in a flow class, I would rather clients be on the box so they don't accidentally press away from the foot bar, okay? And then we'll do that cat-cow again. So from the tailbone through the crown of the head, round, and then reverse, other way, okay? And then we might add that bird dog in again here. Opposite leg, opposite arm. You can add a variation where you bring the knee, elbow in and back out, or maybe just little pulses up. And then of course we would switch that. Again, I don't want their hands on the foot bar because I want to reduce anything where they might accidentally press out. If you have older clients and they're super wobbly here, add another spring for them, okay? Or just start with the leg, just one leg. Maybe we hover this hand. Maybe we just, try to balance and then bring it down. So there's ways to start to modify, to regress the exercise to make it more attainable so that clients can achieve that. Okay, and then again, long box, what can I do here? Maybe so I just did some push exercises, right? Maybe we flip around and do a pull exercise, some rows. Or yeah, we can do some abs here. We can add anything in onto this long box.